But the game's live, so we'll do it in a little bit. Timbus 12 is actually NA Imfat. Okay. We'll keep an eye on him. BLACKJACKALS, 3-2 split towards the A site. 3 at Ivy. Wait, did Chinna see that? We got a little underarm flash. Good timing on the peak. Kapoya. Him and Sinner just fully locking in to pick up every single one of the Ivy members. Adam onto Sumu and Glue Taster is the player to watch. Ooh, got a good read now on the CT positions, but Timbus picks his moment perfectly. And that's going to be the CTs picking up the pistol. Fathom Gaming in the lead. And we'll see if they can get the ball rolling nice and early here on the counter-terrorist side. BLACKJACKALS, no investment into the second, no plant, and not much else going on for them. Oh, I think there was a body block there. There was. So Kapoya will not be insta-smoking T-Con. Slow creep towards the halls, and oh, okay. There's that nerf in full effect. Looks like there was a bit of moving inaccuracy going crazy. Crosshair looked decent, and there was a chunk of damage done to many of the individuals. But hey, BLACKJACKALS doing God's work to get that plant down. Next buy is going to be great, and that's what you have to focus on here. Easy pickings for the CTs with the tagged up Ts just tucking away on all the trains. And I swear, like, on the new train, it feels so much more claustrophobic and harder to hold behind oil, behind bomb site. It's not as safe as it used to be. You got to remember the old bomb train had those 2 incredibly tall parts on it. Now there's just one, which exposes your little noggin, your little head at the back of the train. And oil, likewise, it's kind of like more around on the back. So less areas where you can feel safe when you have to play from sight. It's either you, like, push forward and take more control, play back Thomas, or just try to get back to the halls and play from, you know, upper or lower ramp. Oh, there's that pick. Oko taking NA Imfat out of the fray. And BLACKJACKALS just keeping it slow for the moment. 3-player rotation through pop. And Glue Taste up. He's got a flash in hand. Are we... Oh, I thought we were popping the boys out of pop, but we're not doing that. We're just hitting the brakes. Letting the CTs make a move. Who's that? Pinoy swag. Throwing some fake utility towards the halls just to hold those B site players. And we're going to have a 5v2 towards the A site. Adam in the power position on the back of site. And ooh, he has been spotted. Eyes on his spot. And that's the site completely lost. Fathom Gaming. 2-man disadvantage. And make it a third. Kapoya unable to readjust the crosshair. And BLACKJACKALS looking damn good to capitalize and find their first round of the match so far. While G2 hanging around towards that back of Ivy. Just looking to see if he can make his way back in or find an upgrade of sorts. Ooh, seems to do so, but won't escape. Glue Taster pushes camera, cuts him off at the pass. And there will be one M4 carried across for Fathom Gaming into the 4th round. But BLACKJACKALS, they are here and they are in the game with their first gun round. Cool, calm, and collected into the 4th. Fathom Gaming, everything they could need and more, except Kapoya. He's on a FAMAS. Could be a FAMAS enthusiast, though. And BLACKJACKALS, likewise, keep the money strong after that round. Low ramp flash. Kapoya at upper. Decides against the aggression because that's going to be happening for Atom instead. Pushed into Con, into T-Con rather, when it's a close molly, which doesn't, that ain't spreading. Atom's still safe. Resmoke there as well. And him and Glue Taster shoulder to shoulder. Atom makes the first move. No chance at the trade. Flash comes through that tiny bit too late. You could see Glue Taster wanted to re-clear everything around him. Wild G2. Ooh, lovely maneuver around E-Box. Going left, going right, and continuing to fight for the third, but it's Wolfie finding the double. It's all Wolfie this round. He'll have to ace to clutch it out. And Sinner could hear him. Try to lock on. Ooh, an opportunity, but the pop push. It's heard, and Wolfie. No way. Oh, the Famis. The bane of Wolfie's existence. It gets the job done. The spacing good enough for the trade. And Wolfie could taste that one. It was just there. It was just there. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. Some things aren't meant to be. Fathom Gaming, though. Knocking back. Keeping the lead. 3-1. BLACKJACKALS, the flow and effect of losing a fair few members on their round win. You can see that there's just 2 Tech 9s there brought up around the rifles. Ooh. Pop on the ramp. Timbus damn blind. But he will keep on keeping on. Showing us all his perseverance. Adam with the re-smoke and draws attention away. Wild G2 able to activate and trade late. Opted not to fight together, but we'll get more damage done. Big dink onto Pinoy Swag should solidify the round. Incend not hitting the mark. But Pinoy Swag gives himself an opportunity. Picking up the A1. Can't hit it. Kapoya at the back of bomb. In a lovely defensive position. Able just to lock in. 4-1 Fathom Gaming. Showing a little more class than BLACKJACKALS. That being said, it is the stronger side statistically. So we'll see if they can keep it together. Irked, mate. We are reading chat. What you got for me? I know you sent that like 10 minutes ago, but hey. I'm focused on the game. Hey, wow. Okay. Timbus. Solid effort. AK retrievable towards lower ramp. Can they get it? Adam won't. Kapoya snatches it away. For his troubles, of course. Lovely hold out of Timbus. And Fathom Gaming. Showing us some more confidence round after round. Seems to be going quite well for them here on train so far. Oh yeah. Nice shots coming through there. Pinoy Swag. Fending off the aggression. Wild G2. Swinging that crosshair around to where it needs to be. Getting the angle onto Glue Taster, who had no idea there was a CT standing in front of him. Too focused on the back of red. And with the 2-man advantage, surely it's another for Fathom Gaming. Pinoy is so low. Shadow seen. And, oh, that box. So spammable on the edges. Oko. Trade game's good for 2. And has the info on 1, if not both of these members. Faking the rotation back 50 seconds. CT's pushing together. The choice is solid. But Oko, whoa, not expecting the second man so close. You saw it again. Another opportunity at a clutch, which would have been a huge one. And much needed. BLACKJACKALS, a second round would have been ever so sweet, but we're not going to see it. Fathom Gaming. A couple of rounds now where they've only had 1 alive. So you can see that the economy is starting to get lower for Adam, for Timbus, for Kapoya. But alas, they will go for a heavy reinvestment. Warp online for Atom, who's going to opt to pick up through the smoke, boost over the top of the smoke behind the arch, but there's not an angle. And Wolfie's heard it all. Push from the pop side. Explosion through upper, and it's the full-on pincer. Big info on 3, if not 4 of the CTs, and BLACKJACKALS try to push forward on the other extremity, but Sinner says no. Locks them in for 3 towards A main. And my lord, this is looking incredibly one-sided. I always say that. CS2, it's so streaky. It's just such a streaky game in it. You'll see one team just looking like they are just so much better. And then all of a sudden this will happen. BLACKJACKALS will rush the B site, start to get a couple of rounds towards the end of the half and make it a 7-5 half, and all of a sudden the one-sided game turns into a close game and everyone's happy. Sumu, Oko getting all the damage they were looking for, and it is a flawless one. Look at the swing of the economy. 5 alive, could not ask for more for BLACKJACKALS. And if someone could translate whatever that said on the sign, please let me know. Trains in Ukraine, right? I think it's Ukraine. I think I actually Googled this not long ago. Donetsk, Ukraine. There you go. The more you know. Keep that in the trivia for the next time you're out, and all of a sudden get Counter-Strike trivia. All right, Wild G2, hoping he doesn't get body blocked this time. That's the lineup, by the way. Oh, is it? Is that the lineup? One of them's the lineup. Is it good? Have we converted? Oh, it's good. It feels like such a waste, though, when you smoke the molly. You know? I feel like there needs to be like more coordination with the team. Just throw HEs instead of mollies. Flash in, and Kapoya going aggro again. A lot of success being found by Fathom Gaming, who have been playing an aggressive CT side. It seems to be much more meta as of late. Teams sort of figuring out, okay, the CT side can be powerful. And a couple of these maps kind of lending their hand towards it. Also forcing the Ts to just waste so much utility trying to get map control back. And oh, just like that, BLACKJACKALS going to be running down the A-site players. Wild G2. He's running for dear life. But you keep 2 rifles alive here, you can kind of have a good buy in the next. Think about it. And Fathom Gaming certainly are. Doubling up towards Ivy. Oh, I thought they were committing to the save. Mate, what's going on? What are you doing? Getting a bit frisky on that one. Black Jackals start to realize, okay, it's another round for us. We need a strong economy to close out the half. I don't know if we're going to search here. Pinoy swag. No, I'm not even looking for it. It's Sumu. Eyes on Ivy, but the CT's both tucked. And it's just the gentleman's agreement. 7-3, Black Jackals starting to pick up the pace. Remember the momentum swing we were literally just talking about? Hey, here we are. It's happening. Black Jackals looking for the Brown Hall's control and expecting a pop push. I don't know if they've heard something or what. But Fathom Gaming haven't done too much towards this position for a few rounds. Oh, Sumu ready for the upper swing. And Timbus unaware that he showed some leg around the corner. Repeat punished. And with that pick towards B, Black Jackals, they smell a weak site. Glue Taster just drawing attention still towards the A site, denying any chance at an early rotation for Fathom Gaming. Just keeping them interested. Incent there. Still a smoke and a HE to play with, but okay, the extinguish was a good idea at the time, but with an MP9 just ripping their heads off, just like that, the round is turned on a dime. Fathom Gaming. Man advantage out of nowhere. Thanking Adam. And with the pop push, the big swing, the info is there. Flash above camera. Setting up Kapoya for the swing, and it's good. 4-1. But the job's not done. 2v2. Kapoya just wants to stop that plant from going down, and it's out in the open. Glue Taster had the fight for it. But there is no time remaining. 5 seconds on the clock. Not allowed to get that done. And now Black Jackals, a possibility to at least get 4. And here's that money we were talking about. A couple of clean rounds allows them to buy into the end of the half. Fathom Gaming, it cost them a pretty penny in the last, but hey, you will take it. For sure. 8 on the CT side with a potential of 9. AWP in hand for Atom. Util for everyone. Tactical used. Disconnection, reconnection. Who are we missing? The UI says there's 5. I'm a little lost. Some questions weren't meant to be answered, I guess. Oh, he's back. With arguably a better spawn. Tactical? Who knows? But Sumu, look, not the biggest frag up. Needs every advantage he can get. 4 and 9, having a rough day so far at the office. Or peek, front spawn. Boom! Denies that pop push. And the yard is going to be controlled by Fathom Gaming, but they're going to have to do it with a numbers disadvantage. Timbus, quite solid on the B side and may get tested again. Molly in hand, jiggling, shadow seen, and awkward bounce. That is one thing that I've noticed with a few places on train. The geometry makes things quite awkward. And this round, getting more and more embarrassing for Fathom Gaming. 2 CTs picked in positions where they're fully untradeable. Sinner and Atom just trying to play off one another here at red. Oh, but Sinner's seen as he makes his way to help. And he's so worried about Ivy. But we know it. Fathom Gaming might not know it. BLACKJACKALS just are not interested in Ivy. Only go in there like once this half. Maybe twice. But usually just coming from the front side instead. Atom. Oh, trying to dance around. We'll get the flick back. And a third, my lord. He's dancing. He's got 2 left feet, but that's all you need sometimes. Beautifully bringing their way back into the round. The CTs get it done thanks to a huge performance out of Adam. 14 and 7. Big flicks on the stick. Close range AWPing. A masterclass. Oh, that got my blood boiling. That was good. That got me going. Just in time for the second half. Fathom Gaming now on the T side. And BLACKJACKALS stand in their way. Match going to get paused though. Cheeky one. Looks like something's wrong on the BLACKJACKALS side of thing. Need to go for the quick reconnect, quick refresh. Make sure everything's sorted. And then we'll get back into the fun. Let's see just how CT-sided this map is at the current moment. And if it's going to be a quick way back into the game for BLACKJACKALS. I dare say it will boil down to the pistol if Fathom Gaming take this one. It could be game, set, and match real quick. Oh, we are live. Where's Mr. Where's our 5th? Guys. Oh, he's in. Okay, we'll figure this out, guys. There is a phantom in the server. Maybe there's 4? We just saw 5. Did we have a swap? I think we've had a player swap. Someone subbed in. Tag team. CT side specialist. Well, Sumu going to be taken out of the fray. Let's see if Oko can hold on. Okay. Jumping around. Lovely entry pathing from Fathom Gaming. And they'll get the trade eventually. 3v4. Oko. Back a sight. Ooh, spraying up a storm. Wolfie and Glue Taster hitting the ground, and it's Pinoy swag to try and get the job done. But unfortunately for them, the job just got that much harder. You needed that pistol to really have a hope to kind of have any opportunity of bringing this one back. And BLACKJACKALS now in between a rock and a hard place. And just an update for you guys as well. There is just, you know, technical issues on our side. So we will have a fun time for the next couple of rounds. Fortunately for you all, you know, it may be over soon. Fathom Gaming, they are hungry for ecos and they know exactly where to find them. At this range, you go outside, you tap heads. And mate, that was what? 15-second round. 16, 17 even. Quick one. 2 rounds needed. Fathom Gaming trying to speed run the second half. We'll go straight into a tactical. And we will be back in just a second. Just sorting something out while there's the pause. As shown. The stream will be resuming soon. The game will be ending soon, I reckon. That's going to be my guess. It feels like there is, you know, there were a lot of early rounds where it could have gone either way, but unfortunately it just, you know, kept going one way and not the other. So that's the way that Counter-Strike works. You got to win them clutches. You got to win them big ones. And I've got good news. HUD's fixed. Up top, high five. Give it to me. Early util, faster approach off the back of a tactical Fathom Gaming, sprinting outside. Again, going quick with it. Atom looking to trade and just trying to feed off of any information. Sinner taking Okko's head off. And they know that there's someone around the bomb train. Pinoy already getting a pick. Nice movement out of Adam, but with that molly, it's forced Pinoy to swing into him, which he wasn't quite ready for. Sinner's position known, and the CTs both just playing off of one another. Doubled up in con. Buddy system's good. Spacing is there to attempt to trade once contact is had. But Sinner happy just to play the patience game. Backs himself into a corner so he can't be flanked. And starts to make a move again. BLACKJACKALS covering each other's backside. As Sinner just hunts for information. Eyes at the back of train. Peeks towards con. But Pinoy swag. Barely tagged up by that one. Molly's there. Ooh, CT's disjointed. There's a chance for the T now. Pinoy goes solo and Wolfie does as well, but it's a little further away. The off angle gets it done. A risky one, but it was a necessity for BLACKJACKALS to win in that situation. It's a long road to go down before we have a conversation about a comeback for BLACKJACKALS. But it's rounds like that, situations like that, 1v1s that they need to win. Okay, faster approach through the halls. Baiting out some of that early util from Wolfie. And it's not taken much to get him to dump his kit. Solo on the B site can certainly be scary here on train. If you get pressured, you can lose the round almost instantly. He has called for a helping hand with Sumu, who's rotated across from camera. Oh, and Glue Taster just playing that pixel line. Trying to spot the aggro. Nice flashing. Coming across from outside of main. And Sumu gets big damage, but runs out of bullets to do the shooting with. Timbus, lovely openings. And Okko has an opportunity, but with the Famous, he's been spotted just barely. Timbus on the back of sight sees him sneaking into the smoke. And it's Wolfie in the 1v4. Fathom Gaming. They might have lost the battle in the previous, but it's getting to the point where they're going to win the war. Sinner finds him on the smoke fade. And one round, all that's needed to close out the final game for the night for us. Map and best of one series points coming through here. BLACKJACKALS back against the wall. And a incredibly lackluster buy. Scout in the mix, couple of upgraded pistols, and the MP9. Some util, needs to be mentioned, can still have a good level of efficacy. And Pinoy, good tool for the job at this range, but the AK still is always going to have that one-tap potential, no matter the range. You are at Kapoya. Aware that there could be danger on the other side of the smoke there. So we'll fall away. He's solo with the bomb. If he falls, the round can turn on the dime. Oh, shots like that, though. You can't stop that. And hey, Glue Taster, they know his position. He just doesn't know where all the T's are coming from, and they are swarming him. He flashes for himself, but at this range, the MP9 leaves something to be desired. Oh, and that's damage. Mate, what's that? 13-4. Pure dominance being displayed there, and it's a big W, a huge W in the end